Morning, guys. I woke up around like 6:30 to pump, so here I am pumping.
Would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you.
My Fahan, which I'll show you guys right now, and he's just sleeping like a little cutie, you know. And they said that they were gonna come around and give me like a little, basically update. I forgot what she called it, little revision or something like that. I need coconut oil. Ooh, I should tell my husband to bring me coconut oil. He said he was gonna come visit me.
Oh, I make the ugliest faces.
But I'm so happy. I miss
Who are you talking to?
This isn't close. He says, yay. Why is in that mouth?
Baby, because I'm trying to feed him. Okay, update on XIO. He is still on the same respiratory because since we moved over, they want to get to know him and like his breaths and everything, like how that is first before they go lower in the respiratory. The RAM, you know, the pressure. They took off his IV because today's the last day. Well, actually, they already gave his last dose of antibiotics this morning. Yay! So less cords on my baby. I am pumping right now, by the way. That's why I'm in this chair. So you guys ever see me in this chair is because I'm pumping or trying to feed him. They took off the whole IV. Like, okay, the IV they took off yesterday, but I mean like the part that was on him because they were using that to put the antibiotic in him. He's doing a lot better, so these updates are just gonna get more simple and more simple, and we still don't know when we're gonna go home. He said basically just day by day with his respiratory help, and the only thing he has now is the monitors, you know, checking his heart, his breathing. Like the cannula is the one that goes around here, and then the feeding tube. Since he is still little and not latching on that well, he still has a feeding tube, and he went up in his feedings also again, 48 milliliters. And we're still trying to do the breast, which I've been realizing he actually is drinking. I just have to use a shield because he is tongue-tied. So I guess that's another update too. The dentist is supposed to come in today or tomorrow, hopefully, and check out his tongue, and hopefully we could get it clipped. That way he can latch. I was so excited because my husband came to see me.
Gosh, that was weird. I felt like a vibration in my ear. Like if there's a fly, but there's no flies here. The heck? It keeps
And then I
happening.
wanted to see if Evangelina could stay with me because I missed them, so at least one of them could stay with me since Mikolai has school, which today Mikolai had a Valentine's party. I'm gonna have to FaceTime him later to see how it went. Oh, they said that siblings cannot stay the night here. Siblings of the baby, like kids, yeah. They can't stay the night here, and I'm sad because I really wanted them to stay at least the weekend, but now we know that during the weekend they're gonna have to like just visit during the day and then go home. But at least I could come during the day. My lips are so chapped lately too, you guys. Oh my goodness, they hurt so bad. We're realizing that I always want to call him Mikolai. Giovanni is almost like exactly like his dad. Has my eyelashes really short. At least I think so. My pitch black hair. Other kids, they were born with brown hair, like light brown, and Mikolai's got darker over time, and Evangelina's is still like a dark brown. But pitch black, that's Giovanni. And he has Ricardo's fingers and toes. It's so funny. And his scrawny legs. And hubby ended up having to go home because he was too excited to see me, so he couldn't fall asleep.
Valentine's special.
Oh, yeah. I was telling him that it was better if he just drove home right now instead of after taking a nap and maybe being too lazy later on. So, yeah. And Evangelina was crying because she couldn't stay with me. And she's like, I'm crying because I'm leaving. You know, rules are rules, and we just got to abide by them. Ooh, I'm done pumping. I just wanted to come on here and say that I got, like, the best compliment. Talking to the nurse, you know, I'm like very friendly, getting out of my box. I'm actually telling people about my YouTube channel, trying to network, you know. Usually I'm like really shy, Anyway, it just came up in the conversation also because she was talking about, you know, like, it just came up. Well, yeah, so she came in. I was like telling her about my story. I guess since it's Valentine's Day, we just feel the love, right? She asked how long me and my husband been together. Like, oh, 8 years. She's like, really? So I kind of like told her the backstory. Like, yeah, so I got married when I was 16. And she's like, wow, that's such a beautiful story. Who can say that? I was like,
I know, right? It's kind of like the fantasy or whatever.
and then we're talking about like how I had kids, and yeah, she's like, I know, I was telling the other nurses that I really like this mom. She really got it together. And I just wanted to cry when I heard that. Then she left, so I was kind of like, oh, that's how you feel. Like, I'm 24 years old, and that's the kind of vibe I put off. I never thought about that, that I have my life together. And looking at it, not perfect, and of course I have moments and stuff, but like I kind of do. And that's really awesome to be able to be 24 years old, I guess, and say that. And like, I know where I want to go in life. I'm gonna get there. I don't know. It was just like a really, really freaking beautiful, beautiful compliment. It made me feel really good inside. And just thinking about it, I'm just like, wow, that's awesome. The reason why I say it's awesome is because that's like a success thing for me. One way of reaching success is to be able to have your crap together, to be able to like not be falling apart. You know, we have our moments where we're falling apart and stuff like that, but overall, like, the aspect of my life is a big goal. People want to have their life together, or like, I don't know, I guess there's different definitions for that too. But the way I took it is like, I don't know, I just took it well. That being said, just makes me feel successful. It makes me feel accomplished, I guess you could say. That's a better one. And I still have way more to accomplish. Like, wow. Man, I just have so much goals that I want to reach. And just hearing that makes me more confident that I'm gonna reach those goals. It makes me feel like optimistic and just more driven to do that, and more determined. Like, I'm gonna do it and nobody's gonna stop me. And you wanna know the secret to that? It's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it.
10,000 lives.